you are the gateway drug to Top Shot.
Oh man,
So,
that's awesome. You hit me in the feels with this. I love hearing this.
hey everyone, it's ActuallyJebBush, and today's video is the third and final clip of my interview with the Top Shot community lead, Dumbo. I'll be releasing the full interview tomorrow, and there's still quite a bit of content that is not released in these clips, and I think it'll be well worth a listen. Feel free to leave a comment letting me know what you think about this video and any thoughts or questions you might have. I know Dumbo's been replying to YouTube comments, which has been really great, and big thank you to him for taking the time to do that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to check out the other videos in the Inside Jeb series. Please clap. So, before I let you go, I have to know, what is your biggest Discord horror story? What is the moment that just made you question, like, gosh, do I want to do I want to stay here? Like, can I deal with someone like this again?
I
What's
think
taking years off your life, Dumbo?
just talking to you, mate. Shots fired. No, honestly, like, I don't want to like have anyone try and test this, but like, it doesn't really bother me too much. Like, because I want to help people. I want people to have a good time. I want people to enjoy it, and like, I feel like that's part of my role. That's how I see my role, right? So if someone's
Mhm.
upset, I want to take the time to deal with it. So like, if someone gets upset at me and they come at me, like, if I can't resolve it, I'll pass it on. If they're upset and it's irrational, I just kind of find it like a little bit funny. Like, to come and have a go at me because I've muted you for a day is a little bit ridiculous. Like, someone trying to like break terms of service, I mute them for 3 days and they blow up my DMs. I'm like, it's kind of funny, mate, because I'm an elephant avatar on a Discord server, and you can't speak for 72 hours. It's not the end of the world. Just like relax, You don't
Yeah.
need to be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Like, it's just ridiculous. But like, you do see that. So like, for me, no real horror stories, to be honest. I think my horror stories are more just like, like when we mess up some sort of comms, or like I say something wrong, and it's like,
Mhm.
like there's so many people who are now gonna have a bad experience because of me. Like, that's something that I struggle with if that ever happens, like when that happens. But yeah, I can't think of any horror stories that jump to mind.
I mean,
I
that's great to hear.
Yeah, but it's just like, you just gotta take it in your stride, I think, because again,
Yeah.
it's like we were saying earlier, like, it comes from a passionate fan base. So if someone's upset enough to me to write like an essay breaking down why they're upset, I can guarantee you, if I go and check their account, they're a big collector. They've got like 100 plus moments, and actually,
Yeah.
like, it's really worth me taking the time to read through it and
Just
listen to it.
just getting manifestos in the DMs every day.
I mean, admittedly, sometimes people send me, and I'm just like, mate, you gotta shorten this down. It's like 7 a.m. Like, give me like 2 lines of how I can help
Give
you.
me the cliff notes here. Like, don't write me a novel, buddy.
But like, if I've got the time, I'll read it. Like, I read and respond to every tag and DM, and yeah, it gets a lot. But like,
Yeah. The Discord I spend the most time in by far is the Team Hold Discord. And someone will tag you or even mention you, and just like, you will pop up at some point that day and answer their question or like respond to them. I've gotten some DMs from people, especially like when you first joined and you were in the Actually Jeb Bush channel, and you and me were just going back and forth like with all that, like, all the memes and stuff. Like, people are like, dude, like, I can't believe this guy is like so much fun and like so cool and like takes the time to like interact with us. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I can only I can't comprehend how busy you must be and how many red notifications pop up on your Discord. Like, that would give me a brain aneurysm. Like, I could not, like, whenever there's like a one there, I'm like, okay, we got to get rid of this one. Like, I cannot imagine just like you constantly getting rid of them and then popping back up. But like, you really do such a great job at like interacting with people, and not only like answering questions and stuff, but really making people feel like you're giving them your undevoted time, and that they like, it gives them like a very like special moment. I know, like I said, talking to them, they just feel like you've really like taken the time out of your day to interact with them. And we all know, like, you're kind of a big deal. So like, it's the British elephant. Like, not everyone gets to talk to a British elephant. I
um,
don't think there are many elephants in the UK to begin with.
just really appreciate hearing all that. I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, that's why I do it at the end of the day, because if it means a lot to someone, it's worth it for everyone, if that makes sense. Like, if
Yeah.
you can have like one person a day who's like, my experience with this platform as a collector has increased, is better now because of this interaction. It's all worth it. It's worth the late nights. It's worth the Discord DMs in the middle of the night. Like, you know, if it ever gets too much, I just turn my phone off or whatever. But to be honest, it really does, because like I struggle to sleep if I've got a DM of someone like I've got an issue accessing my account, or like someone's tagging me like I just don't understand. Can you help? Like it is difficult for me to let that go, and I think like it's what we're here for. Like that's how I view my role, is to like be the person who can let people know this isn't just a site with like it's not like a Facebook where you never know who you're actually talking to or like who's running the scene. This is like
Yeah.
you should know the team. You should
You
you should
know
be
it's
able
a
to DM
real
them.
elephant on the other side. Like,
Exactly. But like and like yeah, like I like to have fun. I like to joke around, and then sometimes I'll hop into one of the fan made servers. I'll chat rubbish and I'll bounce. And I'll check the tags
yeah,
the next day, and they're like, "Oh, just like having a go at me." I'm like, you gotta have fun with it, though. But like,
yeah,
I think it's super important. We're an online company. We're trying to be, oh, not even trying to be. We are bringing the blockchain to millions of people. And
yeah,
for me, part of the crypto, NFTs, and blockchain is community. So like, we have to be the forefront of what that means. And I'll be honest, I don't think there's a single NFT platform. I might need to be fact checked on this, but I don't think there's a single NFT platform that has the community team of the size that we do. And so that means we have to show up, we have to represent. I want it that you can enter any NFT project and you can be like, hey, you guys want to hear about Top Shot? I'll get this guy Luke in here. Send me an invite. I'll jump in. I'll tell people about Top Shop. I'll let them know what's up, because that's what like we gotta be here. We gotta be looking out for each other.
yeah.
So yeah, I do appreciate those comments. Makes it all worth it for sure.
Yeah, no, dude, you honestly do such a great job. And as someone who's like I said, in the team hold Discord quite a bit and interacting with lots of people in there, and then just seeing you pop in, like you make people's days. You definitely like brighten people's days, mine included. Like I love when I can go back and forth with someone and I know I don't have to hold back because they're gonna get offended or anything like that. And I can really kind of take the piss out of them and they can do the same to me. So it's always great seeing you in there. And like I said, like we know that you're a busy man, and for you to pop in at like 10 p.m. when you're probably technically like off the clock, it's just like wow, like that's so great. Like that's just great to see. And it's so cool that like your passion for Top Shot and your passion for the community and how much you care about these people. And like I said, like you take your genuine time to answer their questions and interact with them on a very like deeper level, not just like a, oh hi, or like sending a gif or something like that. Like that makes such a big difference to people on a day-to-day basis, and people see that. And maybe you don't hear this enough, but like dude, you are the gateway drug to Top Shot.
Oh man,
So
that's awesome. You hit me in the feels with this. I love hearing this, to be honest. Not like I love it in an arrogant sense, but I love it because you're right. You don't know it because I jump into Discord, answer some questions, and then I probably bounce to the next
yeah,
Discord, to the next Discord. There's like 50 odd fan made Discords, and I don't get to every single one of them enough. But like I do try to be like, okay, I haven't been in this Discord for a while. Let's jump in. Let's take some questions. Let's see how people are doing. So it's just nice to know that it isn't a waste of time in that regard, because I'll be honest, it's not necessarily part of my job. Like no
yeah,
one's saying, Luke, go do this. I'm not getting extra pay for it. You're right. Like it's outside of my working hours, but I do think it should be something that we're doing as a platform, as a community.
yeah.
And at the same time, like no one in the team is ever going to come at me, but I can't believe you spent an hour in team hold instead of an hour here. Like they get it. Like Roham, Jacob, everyone, they
Team
just
hold is
get
a
it.
lost cause. Get out of that Discord. They have a guy who calls himself Jeb Bush in there. Like, what is going on with that circus show?
But like that's the thing, is that like and I'm not trying to be negative here, but Team Hold is one of the smaller groups, right? But when
Yeah,
I can take that, like when Mike said to me, "Hey, I'd like to get Jacob in for chat," and I take it to Jacob, he's like, "I don't really know about him yet. I'll have to do a bit of research, but sure." Like he just like he sees that like Jacob is one of the busiest people on the planet, I swear, and he
yeah.
sees the value
No, no, no.
of
We
setting.
see it.
Yeah,
He pops up all the time on all these different things. I'm like, is there like three of him? Like, how is it working? Like,
but he still will take the 15, 20 minutes to go onto like a small stream or whatever. And I'm not trying to
yeah,
say Team Hold isn't worth it. I'm just trying to point out like
yeah.
he could
No,
he could just go on ESPN. He could just do only the big highlights. But he's like,
yeah,
no, because community is at the core of everything that we do. So
yeah.
like, just trying to emulate that and carry that through is definitely something that I'm trying to
Well, I
work
mean,
on.
just even you taking the time to do this, like I'm a I am very if team hold is like small, I am a nobody. Like everyone, I like there's like some recognition with the whole like bear meme and like the tinfoil meme and like being on ESPN and like the hot takes I have on Twitter, and like I don't hold back and all this stuff and all that. But like no one really knows who I am. They're like, "Oh, that's that weirdo that calls himself a Republican, a person who ran for president as a Republican." I don't know if I really want to interact with someone like that. Just for clarification, not a Jeb Bush supporter. It is not a political statement at all. It is very much just a meme. Like that is all. And I did not think it would turn into anything like this. But at this point, like the name's there, and me to change it would be a little weird.
I mean,
So
yeah, you gotta remember you're talking to a guy who's called himself Dumbo. So like, I don't. Yeah,
that's a
you're in
little
good
more like
company here.
PC friendly though than actually Jeb
I
Bush.
mean, it is until you join a company where you have to be referred to, and I have like support. You know, the supports team be like, "Hey, we got an email come in, a support ticket come in saying that Dumbo told them something," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's me, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. I'll clear it up what I was on about. Like, yeah." Um,
Oh,
but
that's so
I like
funny.
it. It's good to have a little bit of fun with things and like step back and enjoy stuff. You know, have a laugh, so
Yeah.
to speak.
Yeah, and no, like interacting with the people at Top Shot at Summer League was incredible, and they were so nice. And like, I mean, one, I was shocked that anyone there had any idea who the hell I was, because like I said, I was so small. I had like 100 followers on Twitter, like a couple hundred subscribers. Like I was nothing. Like I was the sideshow to Team Hold at the best, at the best. But like the fact that people like had an idea and were just like, yeah, we like seeing your stuff and we like it, and like we'll interact with you even though like you're a bit out there. I was like, well, that's cool. Like the fact that no one takes everything like too seriously, and that you guys can have fun and kind of like be a little more loose about that stuff is like, once again, just something that's really cool to see, and something I feel like we don't see enough in even the NFT communities, where like people take things so seriously. And it's like, dude, you're a picture of a lion. Like how can you not like laugh at yourself for that? Like 5 years ago, did you ever in a million years think that you would this best represented you? Like, come on, like let's have a little fun with this. And I think it's so cool that Top Shot like can even like make jokes that, yeah, like go watch it on YouTube or something like that. Like the fact that you can joke around about that stuff and say like, hey, no, it is not a YouTube highlight. Do not say that, like, or leave this interview or something like that. Like I all that stuff is like, they're just little things, but they all add up so much into like what Top Shot is as a product, because it's not just these highlights. It is like the community. It is all these people behind the scenes that are like making it such an incredible experience, with the utility, the working with the NBA, like creating communities, all this stuff. Like, I mean, like I said, if you would ask me 5 months ago, what do you think about Top Shot? I would have said, what the hell is Top Shot? And now it's like something that I can pretty confidently say has like drastically changed my life for the better. And that is wild. That is wild. Like who can say that about some like random hobby they picked up as and like got into kind of almost as a meme? Like it's an incredible thing, and it's only the beginning.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, and it is true. We do like to have fun. I think we've got a really good team that can strike the balance of fun but serious when we need to be. And I
Yeah.
do agree. I think maybe some other projects need to like chill a little, and some need to be a little more serious. And you know, it's a learning process. We always, when you push the line on these things, sometimes you cross it, and it's about pulling back and knowing like how to react properly. That's why Jacob's the face on the TV and on the, you know, the jumbotron and ESPN, and I'm the guy on the Discord. You know, that's why that's like that. But yeah, I appreciate the feedback for sure.
I've never in my life seen anything like that.